Good morning. Today's high is 61 degrees. We are finally getting to my season, getting closer and closer. Winter is my favorite season. So, finished. I love the double knit. I love double knitting anyway. It's just fun. And if you turn the pockets inside out, yay! And personally, I like the stitching. I love the stitching on the outside. But if you don't, or you can sew it however you like. But I like my no sew. Okay, so I finished the first pocket. There's the first pocket. And I did this fun little crocheted edge here on the edges of the pocket. Proof again that Lori will do anything to avoid sewing. So now I am, make sure I'm sewing up the right sides. Okay. White leaves out, white leaves out. Okay. All right, so what I did is I counted these selvage. The slip selvage is so easy to count. And so I counted on one side from the bottom, I counted up to 25 and decided that that is my midway point for my pocket. And so then taking my yarn and any crochet hook, because I'm going to try to keep the selvage stitches, the crocheted stitches rather, the same size as the selvage stitches. So now I'm just going to go into 1/2, because double knitting, of course, I have 2 selvage. And I'm just going to use matching selvage so I don't confuse myself. And so what I'm going to do, oh look, there's Bravo here. I'm going to move in a stitch. The reason for that, I went in a little bit further than what my selvage is, and that's because I want the bottom of the pocket to be very secure, and the top of the pocket. So now I'm going to grab a selvage here and go back into, go right under there, and just going to do slip stitches all the way up, with covering 25 stitches on each side, each selvage side anyway. And a larger hook would serve this better, but I'll just keep it loose because it's the same hook I used for the other side. And so I will have 25 slipped stitches, well, plus the beginning one, so that's 26, and I'm going to put an extra one at the top of the pocket for the same purpose as the bottom. The bottom, I want it secure so things don't fall out. The top I want secure because it's probably going to get some yanking and pulling, putting hands in and out of it, or putting stuff in the pocket. So I need the top of the pocket to be very secured. And I'm going to go through both sides just a wee bit further in. I'm going to go the other side through that same spot. Well, I guess I can't go through the exact same spot. Where am I going to go? I'll back up one. And do a slip there. Now I'm going to turn this around because I'm going to work back down. Then I'm going to bring my yarn around the back. And it's going to wrap up around the top of the pocket right there. That is fine with me. Keeping that top as secure as possible, that works. And now, I'll find my slip where I had worked through. Pull this apart. Okay, if you pull it apart with that slipped selvage, see how they're pretty loose right there? Okay, and that's coming around. I'm going to go through the same spot as these holes where I've just gone through. And now I'm going to do single crochets all the way down. Yeah, I'm getting it right. It's easier to fill than it really is to see. Feel. Easier to feel than to see. Saying fill sounds like pouring something into it. Goodness gracious. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to split. It's too busy feeling the other side. And again, and the end. And I'm going to turn it again. Isn't that pretty? I think it looks cool. All right, look a little corded. And so, whenever I turned it, and again, friend driving by, again, I'm going to wrap that around the bottom edge. And now I'm going to do slip stitches again up the other side. And I love the way this ended up looking. I'll do them loosely. Just going through those same holes again. And there's the last one in the selvage, but I'm going to go through here one more time, this inside stitch. And then I'm going to pull it through. Snip it. Pull through, weave in the ends. Easy peasy. And then, after I do the other side, I have the other pocket to do. And the love my babies. What I will do, because it was just, I mean, I could come across the row, but that can be a bit of a challenge. So with these changing colors, I can just count up how many rows of these orange ones I have. So I can match it. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 is where I'll begin. So over here, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can count down my 25, fold it in half, and begin. All right. So I will see you again when it's all done. Stephanie. And finished. White leaves, colored leaf, the bind off that's like Kitchener stitch, which I love doing, but I don't like to sew seams. So I know it makes no sense to me. I think it's the exactitude I've been moving along and did not have it recording. Okay. Purl off, knit on. Knit off, purl on. So, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, and love it, love it, and love it, love it. I do, I really do. No wonder everybody's crazy about these. And what an awesome thing to make and gift to senior homes. Yeah, or I mean anybody, of course, but this would really be very convenient for people in senior homes. Really would. Might be able to incorporate. Yeah, just might. So anyway, very happy, very happy. Let's see if I can hold this up. There we go. Very happy, happy, happy. And over here, very happy, happy, happy. And the back. Ah. All right, that should, something in there should have a decent still.